Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Podcast Hub. I'm Lily.
And I'm Daniel. We're so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening while relaxing at home, on your way to work, or practicing your English with a cup of coffee, thank you for joining us.
In today's episode, we're going to learn something that every English learner needs to know: how to introduce yourself in English.
Maybe you're meeting someone for the first time, starting a new class, going to a job interview, or making new friends. No matter the situation, we've got you covered.
Don't worry if you feel nervous when speaking English. That's completely normal. We'll learn everything together, step by step, with simple English, real conversations, and lots of speaking practice.
So, get comfortable, take a deep breath, and let's start today's conversation.
Daniel, has anyone ever asked you, "Can you tell me about yourself?" And suddenly, your mind just went blank?
Oh, yes, more than once actually. I knew the words, I knew the grammar, but when someone looked at me and said, "Tell me about yourself," I just froze.
I think every English learner has felt that at least once. You know what to say, but somehow the words don't come out.
Exactly. I remember meeting a new friend at an English-speaking event. He smiled and asked, "So, tell me about yourself." And do you know what I said?
What?
I said, "My name is Daniel." And, that was it. Nothing else came to my mind.
Oh, don't worry. You're definitely not the only one. And if you've ever felt the same way, this episode is exactly what you need. Today, we're going to build a simple introduction, step by step. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to introduce yourself with confidence. So, Daniel, why is introducing yourself in English so important?
That's a great question. The truth is, you'll use this skill almost everywhere. Maybe you're meeting a new classmate, starting your first day at work, traveling to another country, or joining an online meeting. Sooner or later, someone will probably ask, "Can you tell me about yourself?"
And that's the moment when many English learners start to feel nervous. Not because they don't know English, but because they don't know where to start.
Exactly. And the good news is, you don't need difficult vocabulary. You don't need long sentences. You just need a simple structure. Once you learn that structure, introducing yourself becomes much easier.
That's why we're here today. We'll build your introduction one step at a time. Nice and simple.
And don't worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. By the end of this episode, you'll have a simple introduction that you can use with confidence.
So, are you ready?
Let's build your introduction together.
Great! Let's start with the very first part of every introduction, the greeting.
Yes, before you tell someone your name, you usually say hello first.
Daniel, is there only one way to greet someone in English?
Oh, not at all. It depends on the situation. If you're meeting someone in a formal situation, you can say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. These greetings are polite and always a safe choice.
So they're perfect for a job interview, a meeting, or the first day at work.
Exactly. But if you're talking to a friend, a classmate, or someone around your age, you can simply say hi or hello. They're friendly, natural, and used every day.
I usually say, "Hi, nice to meet you." It's simple and it sounds warm.
Me too. Sometimes we think we need difficult English, but honestly, simple English is often the best English.
That's absolutely true. Now, let's practice together. Repeat after us. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Excellent. If you said those sentences with us, you're already building your English confidence.
Great job! Now that you know how to greet someone, let's move to the next step, telling people your name.
Great. Now that you've greeted someone, it's time to tell them your name.
Daniel, do we always have to say, "My name is"?
That's a good question. Actually, no. There are several simple and natural ways to introduce yourself. You can say, I'm Daniel, or my name is Daniel. Both are correct.
I usually say, Hi, I'm Lily. It's short, it's natural, and it's what many native speakers say in everyday conversations.
Exactly. If you're in a more formal situation, you can say, Hello, my name is Daniel. It sounds polite and professional.
So I'm Lily is perfect for friends, and my name is Lily works really well in formal situations.
That's right. The most important thing is to speak clearly and smile if you're talking to someone in person. A smile always makes a great first impression.
Now it's your turn. Repeat after us. I'm Lily. My name is Lily. Hi, I'm Daniel. Hello, my name is Daniel.
Excellent! See, introducing yourself doesn't have to be difficult.
You've already learned two important parts of a great introduction. First, greet the other person. Then, tell them your name. Now let's learn the next step, telling people where you're from. Great! So far, you've learned how to greet someone and how to tell people your name. Now let's talk about the next part of your introduction, telling people where you're from.
Right. This is one of the most common questions you'll hear in English. Where are you from? It's a simple question, and the answer is simple too.
Daniel, what's the easiest way to answer it?
Just say, I'm from Brazil. I'm from Japan. That's all you need.
That's really easy. But what if I'm from Pakistan and now I live in Canada?
Great question. Then you can say, I'm from Pakistan, but I live in Canada. Or, I'm from Egypt, but I live in Australia. That tells people where you're from and where you live now.
Ah, I like that. It's simple, but it gives people a better picture of you.
Exactly. And remember, don't try to use long sentences. Simple English is natural English.
Now, let's practice together. Repeat after us. I'm from Japan. I'm from Pakistan, but I live in Canada.
Excellent! You're doing really well. Now your introduction has three parts: a greeting, your name, and where you're from.
Perfect! Let's move to the next step, telling people what you do. Great! Now let's talk about the next part of your introduction, telling people what you do.
This is easy. If someone asks, what do? You can simply answer, I'm a student, I'm a teacher, I'm a doctor, or I work as a designer.
What if I'm still studying?
Then just say, I'm a student, or I study English, I study business. It's simple and completely natural.
Now, let's practice together. I'm a student. I'm a teacher. I study English. I work as a designer.
Excellent. Now your introduction is becoming more complete.
Great job! Next, let's talk about your hobbies. Wonderful! Now let's make your introduction a little more interesting by talking about your hobbies.
Yes, hobbies help people get to know you better. You can simply say, I like reading. I enjoy playing football. I love listening to music. Or, my hobby is cooking.
Daniel, do we need to talk about many hobbies?
Not at all. One or two hobbies are enough. Keep it simple and speak naturally.
Great! Now let's practice together. I like reading. I enjoy playing football. I love listening to music. My hobby is cooking.
Excellent. Now your introduction sounds much more personal.
Great job! Now, let's put everything together and create a complete self-introduction. Fantastic! You've learned every part of a simple self-introduction. Now, let's put everything together.
Listen carefully to my introduction. Hello, my name is Daniel. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher, and I enjoy helping people learn English. In my free time, I like reading books and traveling. Nice to meet you.
That sounded so natural. And did you notice? Daniel didn't use difficult words. He used simple English.
Exactly. Simple English is powerful. Now, listen to Lily's introduction.
Hi, I'm Lily. I'm from England. I'm a teacher and I love learning about different cultures. In my free time, I enjoy listening to music and spending time with my family. It's nice to meet you.
Excellent. Now it's your turn. Think about your own answers. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? And what are your hobbies? Put them together, and you've just created your very own English introduction.
Great job! In the next part, we'll help you practice speaking so you can introduce yourself with even more confidence. Amazing! Now it's time for the fun part, speaking practice.
That's right. I'll ask you a few simple questions. After each question, answer out loud. Don't worry about being perfect. Just speak with confidence.
Ready? Let's begin.
What's your name?
Great! Now, where are you from?
What do you do? Are you a student or do you have a job?
Wonderful. One last question. What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Excellent. Now, let's put all your answers together. Take a deep breath and introduce yourself from the beginning. Start with hello. Then tell us your name, where you're from, what you do, and one of your hobbies.
Fantastic. If you could do that, then congratulations! You just introduced yourself in English.
And remember, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every time you practice, you become a little more confident. Keep speaking, keep learning, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself.
Before we say goodbye, let's do a quick review of what we've learned today.
First, we learned how to greet someone. You can say hello, hi, or good morning.
Then, we learned how to tell people your name. I'm Lily, or my name is Lily.
After that, we talked about where you're from. I'm from Pakistan. Or, I'm from Pakistan, but I live in Canada.
Then, we learned how to talk about what we do. And finally, how to share one or two hobbies.
See, introducing yourself in English isn't difficult. You just need a simple structure and a little practice.
Remember, don't wait until your English is perfect. Start speaking today. Every conversation, no matter how small, helps you become more confident.
We'd love to hear from you. Write your self-introduction in the comments below, and we'll be happy to read it.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to English Podcast Hub, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
Keep listening, keep learning, and keep speaking English.
We'll see you in the next episode of English Podcast Hub. Bye!